take care of Manson. You got people fighting over his grave right now. We got guys that are fighting over this guy who got people to fuck up their lives. Hey, what do you want to do? Say, smoke a little weed. Then we'll go down and kill some white folks. And as we get down there, man, you smoke a little more. And we'll cut some babies out of some people and do some shit. Yeah. And you did it. Then they said, well, I didn't mean to do it. I was just fucking around. No, you did it. The chick's hanging upside down with a baby out of her. Yeah, you did it, you prick. Yeah. And then they said, well, I'm a changed man. I can't let you out. Can't let you out. I don't care how many drugs you've done. What could make you want to cut a baby out? You are really stepped over the edge. And that's where we're going. I mean, if you think about all the mass killings and shit that has gone on over the years, even what's the prick that blew up the FBI building?
Oh, Timothy McVeigh. Another white guy.
Yeah, another white guy.
We got to get rid of these white people.
Yeah, and these are the same dudes that's been selling you fear and telling you what's about to happen to you. You're scared of the brother. You're scared of the Mexican's taking your job. No. So if you say a Mexican's taking my job, does that mean you go out and shoot other white people? Because that's what you're killing. You're killing your own. You got
less competition for the jobs that way.
Oh my God! You're killing the kids and everybody. And I knew we also had a problem when we had grown men playing video games. I'm sorry, but dude. So when you got a 30-year-old or 35-year-old who is too lazy to get up and go to the bathroom because he's so into his video games that he hooks a tube to his dick to push it, to take the tube, put it in a bucket and pee. No, but that's what we've come to. That's how
people
far.
People are really doing this, or this is?
Yes, my nephew did it.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he did it.
All right, but I will say.
I'm not going to say that the game made you. I'm saying of what convenience. I'm trying to get to convenience, that everything that we've given you is supposed to make your life more convenient. Okay, but what we're finding is that these people are still never happy because this is the instant gratification type of attitude that I want mine now, but even once you get it, it will not be enough.
No, it's like, people standing in front of the microwave yelling impatiently because their popcorn isn't ready in a minute.
And then you got Hollywood.
Do popcorn on the stovetop.
You still have.
It tastes better. It's better for you.
I mean, it's still, you got Hollywood. Even our Hollywood stars are offing themselves left and right. Okay, you got people that are not. You just live in a society of folks that is a combination of they're not happy. Okay, and they're seeking happiness. Outside of them, you have a lot of people who are pissed that they're not getting what someone else is getting, and on one hand, everybody would like to make money, but capitalism breeds this shit. I'm not saying you get rid of it. I'm not even exactly what you should be doing to have it, but envy, jealousy, all of it. Everybody can't keep up because what does it do? It exposes your issues to the point of you can't control what you need. I mean, what you want, or you want what the next guy has. Why else would a kid? Only here do you have 16-year-olds that are willing to kill you over a pair of Air Jordans. We have tennis shoes now that cost $500. If someone, and only whoever that person is knows that's trying to kill you, knows how much those shoes are worth. When you see on TV that we went from Chuck Taylor tennis shoes to Yeezys for $3,000, I mean, and we're sending that message out over the internet and and then people are. I mean, it's adding to what is going on with the bullying and everything. It's just an added part of.
But I gotta take issue here because greed and violence is part of human nature. If it's not over a pair of $3,000 sneakers or a $1,000 phone, it's going to be over a $500 necklace. Or if you get down to the root of the matter, and something you alluded to there, it's going to happen because someone is unhappy and they want to make other people as unhappy as they are.
But I'm saying it's adding to the rest of the stuff that's going on.
Yeah,
because
but you know what?
You put it right there.
You know, life is complicated. Life can be a bitch. Life can suck. Deal with it. Find a way to deal with it that doesn't involve killing,
Look, I agree with you. Man's nature is bad. I agree with you that man's nature is bad. The most dangerous, most murderous in is not a crocodile or a tiger or a lion. It's man, because of the way he does things. And so what I'm saying,
you're saying we need to arm the crocodiles?
Yeah. Well, they're scared too.
Give them some guns.
They don't even want to be around humans. The only time when people get bitten, eaten by humans, I mean, by see, I said it.
Is in Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's when you're out there, and we found it, but that the money is not even enough, Dave. The money's not enough. The cars are not enough. The clothing's not enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are going to be miserable. That's what people do. You got to learn to deal with it. And it's capitalism isn't the problem. The problem is unchecked capitalism. It's the idea that, it's amazing. I just throwing this out there, possible theory.
But it's not about humanity.
The reason they keep rebooting the Spider-Man franchise is because people still aren't getting the main message from the Spider-Man story in the film, even though everybody's saying it after every freaking movie comes out. With great power comes great responsibility.
Right.
Regulations are necessary. Well-regulated militia, right there in the Second Amendment. First sentence. I don't know what is Evelyn Wood? You're speed reading, you're skipping over that and just getting right to the not infringing.
Right.
It's the whole thing. It's we need to pay attention to what's going on around us.
But then again, but that's what I'm saying with regulation. But that's the same thing as we're saying that the 19-year-old who committed the crime, did he not have structure? Did he not have discipline? Because if he probably would have had structure and discipline in his life, and also we'd have known how many fucking medications that he was on. He was ADD, ADHD. He was having depression issues. He threatened the girlfriend because she didn't. So he was already angry because he was an outsider. He did not fit in. Instead of and here in our society, we mess with the weirdos. We go after the kids and harass them. Well, guess what? It used to be you just had to beat the bully's ass. Now the kid's not beating up the bully. He's shooting. He is pissed. I am sick of you and your crap. I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to shoot you all. And then I'm going to blow myself away. And then you say, well, why did he do it? Why would he do that? He has such a great home. And prime example, if you lived in Littleton, Colorado, where the first of the high school student shooting, Columbine.
Not the first, but the biggest. The first. The first big one.
It's a great neighborhood. Beautiful neighborhood. To the point that the mother didn't even know that the shotgun that was sitting on her son's dresser, he told her, oh, well, Mom, it's for school play. She bought it. My mother? Boy, what the hell is this goddamn shotgun doing here on the counter? What the hell you doing with it? It would have stopped. You better get that. No, give me that goddamn gun. What you been doing? I'd be getting the hell beat out of me right now. White Cat's mom didn't ask all those damn questions. Oh, Mom, it's for school play. Oh, okay. It's not real. Oh, and next thing you know, her son's on national TV, and they're fucking shooting up the school and everything. And didn't even know. They would have called the trench coat. That's where the trench coat mafia came from. These guys set all this stuff up. And we've been, and then the copycats. Here we go.
See, and that's another issue. And I was listening to Left, Right, and Center on KCRW yesterday, and they had an expert talking about the media coverage leading to copycats. I think it's indicative of a larger problem, and again, maybe I'm biased because I had a good liberal arts education. growing up, going to public school, and then going to college. My sister, as I mentioned, is an art professor. But I think all these copycat attacks, attempts at attacks, plans for attacks, it belies a lack of creativity in today's children. And I think if there was more emphasis on arts education, we wouldn't have copycats. Kids would be taking pride in original work. I'm not saying they're going to get all the way to shooting people up, but come on, school shootings, it's been done. Come up with something better. Come up with something new.
I'll tell you that.
You know, that's you talk about the media glorifying the killers and everything. It's the same old thing.
Well, I mean, but you know what?
Stop giving us reboots of school shootings. Give us something new.
Well, I tell you, when I working at juvie and going in and talking to juvenile, I was talking to a kid who was, they're talking about giving him 35 years. He's 17 years old. And I said to him, I said,
35 years for what?
They found him with a gun. Apparently the gun was used in a murder, but he said the gun was not his. But because of the gang he belongs to, he belongs to one of the most dangerous, most notorious gangs there is. And I said to him, when you were going through the gang directory just to find out which gang to join, why did you pick MS-13? Why would you pick the most ruthless, most dangerous, most notorious gang in all of the United States? Why would you do that?
Because it's easiest to spell.
Yeah, well, it's he was sitting there going, well, my friends were saying it's pretty cool, Did they leave out that little part? Did you read the part down that you can't get out? And they told him, either you take this crime, we're going to kill your whole family. What? Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute. They didn't tell you about that one? Yeah. And they mean that shit. There's no place for her to go.
I don't know that much about MS-13, really gangs in general.
Right.
What kind of dental plan do they offer?
Well, actually, they actually got great. They are equal opportunists. I've seen deaf gang members. I've seen we have deaf gang members. We have gang members with one arm. We have gang members who are blind in one eye, and they're down. I mean, it does not matter. They take everybody, and they have gang members who have braces. They have which usually it's the gang member's mom who probably has a great job and got them, but they have them. And I always say to them, I says, man, you got somebody in your life must really love you because you're gonna have straight teeth and you're going to prison. There you go. That's the only way to go.
Well, on to happier topics. Billy Graham died this week. They say you're not supposed to speak ill of the dead, but I figure I spoke ill of him when he was alive. So,
are you not a Billy Graham fan?
No, not so much. And
the son's even worse, I hear.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But Billy Graham was, back in the days of Nixon, was caught on tape agreeing with Nixon that we got to do something about these Jews who run the media.
Well, he walked that back. He walked that back.
Yeah. You know what?
It was the cows already out the barn.
Yeah, you know
cows
what?
Out the barn. All the way down. That's all the way down the field.
Right? I mean, how many times has these black people? Not you, Tymon. I'm not talking about you. You're one of the good ones. You can try and walk it back, but come on, no. Once you ask me if I'm trying to Jew you down on something.
Oh, not to Jew you down.
You talk about people speaking in code when they just write out, whatever racist term applies at the moment. You just kind of that registers with a person.
Doesn't it blow you
sort
away?
of, okay.
It kind of blows you away that there's always a way to. You got to find blame in somebody when your life's not going well. If something's not going well. Let's blame these people. Let's blame that people. Let's blame. It's like, no, motherfucker, look in the mirror. I just said that to my sister the other day. She came here and she said, well, I hear that the Mexicans are taking over and they're taking all the stuff. I says, I came here with just a little over $100 in my pocket. I've been on my job 28 years. I ain't had no Mexican take nothing from me. I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? I said, you fuckers just don't want to work. I said, they want to work. So